Hey guys, it's been a while. I'm in the bathroom, as you can see. By the way, in that bathroom, I'm not gonna show you where, but earlier, like a few weeks ago, I saw mushrooms in one of the, like, similar to this corner, only it's in a different corner of the bathroom, right under this tank of water. And I assume it's because there's a little bit of leaking in there. It's a summer vacation. It's been a lot going on. Kids are all home. The twins right now are napping. It's 4 o'clock p.m. Of course it's p.m. We started waking up at 5:30 and started jogging. It's always me and different boys, like, and then the twins are still sleeping at home. It feels good, and then I water the gardens afterwards. We started also since Monday we started selling cheesecake from home. I just bake different flavors of cheesecake, and it's not like the professional, like, Cheesecake Factory kind of stuff, but it's like homemade fresh cheesecake. We make it today and we sell it today, and if it's not sold, we just eat it. But I thought it was like something good for the boys to learn to earn money on their own, and and just see how money are made. And of course they don't really help me with the baking part of it, but they see me doing different flavors. Like, we try to make different like, for example, we would make with lihimui powder, the Hawaiian powder. We have some of it, but it's not that much. But we, when it's finished, I'll order some more. And we make with coconut milk. So I open a can of coconut milk and I add to the mix. And what else do we make? Make chocolate with cocoa powder, and then we make the original one. And we make like those berries, mixed fruits, berries. Cheesecake as well. That one I like the most. But I had some blueberries left over, like frozen from a long time ago when we went to Costco. They have those mixers, like big packages, and I guess I had some more left, so I just added into the mix. It was so good. That was my favorite blueberry cheesecake, the best. Usually, I don't know, this is gonna be summer project for the kids, so it's like gonna be just like till almost the end of August, maybe the end of August, and that's it. But and we don't do it every day. I think we do it the weekdays without Tuesday. So yesterday we didn't do it, but the first day we did it, and we made like $50, like, easy. And we have samples, so it's great. I enjoy baking, but I think I need a bigger oven so I can bake two at the same time, because it takes a lower temperature and an hour of baking. So it is great. It just takes a long time, and that's 6 hours right there. The making of the mix is easier because everything thrown in the mixer, but the baking the baking time. Anyways, the first day was great success, but also I learned what I can improve. Like, we didn't have show any of the sample of how big is the piece that we sell. Today I'm prepared. I have a graph drawn on a cardboard from the cardboard box, so it's good to. And now I'll have the pan out so they can see the pan size. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then me and my oldest boy, he goes there. But the thing is, on Monday we're totally unprepared, and I had to last minute make the dinner for the boys, and then for everybody pretty much. And so I just made rice bowls and whatever on the side. And so the twins and everybody was eating out in the lawn. Everybody was eating outside, and we managed, but it was really, like, hectic. So today I'm more prepared. I have noodles. It's called udon. It's like we live in the mecca of udon. Like, that's where it's cheapest, and we make it fresh every day. So it's like the noodle is really much thicker than spaghetti, and you usually eat it in the soup. So I buy the soup because I don't know how to make it, and so and you eat on the side like tempura, which is deep fried veggies and or fish or shrimp or deep fried something. And so yeah, we'll do that for tonight real quick. And yeah, dinners I have to worry about it because we sell from 5 to 8 pretty much. And because I use this online thingy, people can order online. So on Monday people already ordered for today, for Wednesday. Like I had 2 orders already. I'm like, wow. I mean, even before, when I was working in public elementary schools, every time when the schools has a sports day and around Christmas time, I would make cheesecake and I would bring it to my school. So at one point I had 4 schools and I had to make 4 cheesecakes, and one for us here always. Well, not for sports days, but like I made one for the nursery school where the kids were going, and then for the elementary school next to it, and then ours where my kids go, and then the elementary schools where I was going. So I was baking like 6 cheesecakes and just bringing it to there, and then it just small, and then they just cut it into pieces and share the teachers and stuff from. Maybe it's a bite for everybody, but it's still a bite. So I always did that every year, so they knew that, you know, this lady here brings cheesecake. So I just like doing it because it's super easy, and that's the only cake I can make really. I cannot make those fluffy, spongy, fancy, whatever they have. They make a lot of chocolate cakes or like anything that is bready with bread like dough. I can't make that because I never tried really, that's why. But I can make cheesecake, so and it's not really like the real, say, New York style cheesecake. It's not like that. It's just my invention, I don't know. My mother-in-law told me like the basics of the recipe, like 200 grams of this, 100 grams of that, and how many eggs. But the truth is, like, that's a skeleton, and I'm rotating, like I'm making it with my own like measurements. Like depends if I put, like, for example, milk, coconut milk, it's runnier, so I would put more, say, more egg and more flour. Or if it's the lihimui powder, the Hawaiian style one, I would probably you know, there are different measurements, and I will use less eggs and stuff. It depends on eggs too, because we get them from grandpa here, because he has a chicken farms, and he gave me eggs a lot on Monday, but they're smaller, like smaller size. So instead of the regular 3 that I would put, I put 5. It depends on the cheesecake flavor, but you know what I mean. Like you have to make your own twist into it, so it works for you. Every cook would say that. Like in Bulgaria, we have this funny saying: you put everything measurements by eye, with your eye. So it's funny. Like we do that. We do that a lot. And so every cook has like their own. I could give you the recipe exactly, but I don't do it exactly, and it doesn't. And you know, you could give the same ingredients to like 5 different ladies, and their cheesecakes will be completely different tastes. It's amazing to me, but that's how it is. So it's I don't know, everybody's unique. So but we are trying to save some up, because we definitely cannot really live with what we are given every month. So tough. And then, you know, we need, you know, we have profit, but we also have cost. You have to buy more ingredients and the packaging part, and anyway, so I think it's a good experience. For me, it's a good refreshment, and for the boys, it's a good experience to see, oh, that's how it works actually. So we have like a journal, and we keep a journal of what we spent on and how much we made that day. So at the end, what's like is it break even, is it in a negative, or is it profit? It's just fun. Summer project, I hope it's just summer project, because it feels like a full-time job. Yesterday we didn't have sorry, excuse me, we didn't have cheesecake day selling, so we just ate dinner quickly, and I loaded the kids all in the car, and we went to the beach park where we, you know, if you watched one of my previous videos, this is the park where I go and have peace and serenity. Not really, but you know, with 5 kids is impossible, but it was fun to just be there in nature, you know, like out of this house and see the way it was magical. Like the sunset was amazing. It was like the fire, not the fire, the clouds were on fire, the sky was on fire, and it was on fire, but then there was like some gold edges on the, it was just beautiful, and the clouds were amazing. We couldn't see the sunset like actually setting into the water because it was really cloudy, because there's like an island in like further in the horizon, so I think, yeah, there's always clouds down there, so you cannot really see the skyline where the sky meets the ocean. So anyways, it was really fun, and when the sun set, we realized it's dark, it's really dark, and so we had this little camping wagon that we load the twins in it with all the stuff like towels and stuff. And so we left it somewhere at some point. Because of the tides, the water goes really inward in the evenings, and then in the mornings and to lunch, and it's like all the way to the front to that beach park where is the, you know, the concrete area, the sidewalk. But then during the evening, in the evenings, the water pulls out, and so we had to walk quite the distance to reach the water. So we left the wagon at halfway, and so when we were going towards the wagon, it was completely, I mean, almost dark, and so the babies were kind of like nervous, and I was holding one, and then my oldest was holding the other one, and then we just changed them real quick in the semi-dark, and I mean put new diapers on them, and then we load them in the dark. We were walking in the dark. Thank goodness there's like next to that park there is a tennis court for the junior high kids to play tennis. It's like extracurricular in the summer activities, whatever. So it was lit. It was really, really light and bright. So that was great. So we reached the car, and I was like, next time we do that, we need lights. Like we need some lights. I have some, like a little one on the car key that you push in. I could see well with it, but like we need more lights next time. But yeah, summer is crazy. Being a mom of 5 is not easy. People try to sneak out and lie and do things around so they don't do their homework. So yesterday I had to get them out of their comfort zones behind computers and games and devices. And so I told them to bring me their package. It's like a whole package, like a package, like envelope, like a big envelope, and full of stuff like workbooks, printouts that they have to finish and all that, which reminds me I have to go to school tomorrow and ask the teachers to give me a copy of something, a paper for my third born, because he lost his. And they work on posters for the summer. They work on some summer project that is related to science or whatever. Like my oldest is gonna sew some dolls because he has a sewing kit now, so he's excited about that. I have no idea how to help him that. No idea. I'm not really good at, I don't have a sewing machine even here, which is my next thing I want to have eventually. Probably when I start working, I'll get like from secondhand some kind of sewing machine, because it's helpful. It's really helpful, you guys. I never had it yet, so let's see how this cheesecake thing works, so I could save up and get that sewing machine, and the boys can have to have like a chunk of the profit because they're helping me. I cannot do this, the baking of the cheesecake, making and baking and serving it to people and deal with the money and have twins. That's impossible. I cannot do it without the boys, so the boys are great sports with that. And so yeah, this video is about motherhood and cheesecake. See you later. Bye.